Let not the world and the things of this world spiritually blind us from receiving the divine visitation from the Lord. Today, we'll turn our attention to Bartimaeus and learn how we can prepare for God's visitation. Jesus healed hundreds of blind people, but we don't know all their names. But we are introduced to him and he's mentioned so that we learn from him. He did a number of extraordinary things that got Jesus' attention, not just to heal him. He was well known in the early church for his exceptional faith. So let us imbibe the nature and character of Bartimaeus to attract a divine visitation. Trust. Bartimaeus knew that Jesus would stop for him. He believed in Jesus' character as one who showed mercy and compassion. He was confident that Jesus won't pass by, so he shouted for Jesus based on his confident trust and understanding. Do we trust Jesus to give us a divine visitation? Second, taking opportunity. Many a times we give up too quickly and so don't receive the divine visitation. It was a huge crowd, yet Bartimaeus wasn't going to miss the opportunity and he was willing to persist until he gained an audience with the King of Kings. This is a time for the latter rain, when God is wanting to pour out His Spirit afresh on individuals to prepare us for His return. So let us not miss the opportunity by giving up, but seek after the presence of God. Next, thirst. Jesus stopped specially for Bartimaeus, although there were many beggars begging outside the entrance of Jericho. Why? Because he was thirsty for a visitation. We choose to fill our hearts with things of the world: TV, serials, internet, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, and the list goes on. Another thirst is to make money, and more of it. Buy and spend time checking recipes and cooking food. These kill our thirst for the divine. When we fill our hearts with such junk interests, we leave no space or time to wait on the Lord for the extraordinary presence. Bartimaeus was thirsty for a divine encounter. That goal led him to change the course of actions which changed his life. Peer pressure is another. Many people rebuked Bartimaeus, even told him to be quiet. Many did not understand his zeal for God. Even today, we are likely to be influenced by peer pressure. Friends, family will invite us to their worldly pursuits and even tell you that you're being too spiritual. Let us, like Bartimaeus, desire for a divine visitation and not be distracted or drawn away by others or their priorities. Next, breaking the old life. When blind Bartimaeus heard Jesus, he immediately threw off his cloak. This was the most important worldly possession he had, without which he would freeze to death. Yet he counted his life for Jesus would change the course of his life on the road. Are we willing to take active steps to achieve the goal of attracting a divine visitation today, like Bartimaeus? Let's do it. Let's start and take a simple step to attract a divine visitation today. Be blessed.